Hi, welcome back to Crypto News. On this channel, we keep you updated with the most important news in the crypto market. If you are into crypto or want to make the more from this market, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I'm Leila from the Crypto News. Today, we will look for the answer for the question, how does the exchange token kill FTX? The FTX FTT token play a key role in the collapse of FTX exchange, an investment fund Alameda Research. According to a financial report leaked by Coindesk, Alameda Research used a large amount of FTT to inflate the number of assets on the balance sheet. This raised the first suspicion that led to its downfall. First of all, how are exchange tokens applied? Owner can use exchange token to get reduced transaction fee, get reward, and get early access to some services. Some exchanges also use their token sale to raise capital. Customers buying FTT can make transactions on the exchange with low fee. They can also use FTT as collateral. The company considers FTT holders as VIP guests. Before the incident, Binance BNB and FTX FTT were the two largest exchange tokens by market capitalization. Other top centralized exchanges with their token include Qcoin, Bitfinex, Crypto.com, OKX, and Huobi Global. However, exchange tokens give many potential risks. The risk related to exchange token may not be so obvious in the case of FTX. What if an industry leader poured a large amount of money to invest in FTX? Many argue that this is a good thing and that FTT is being supported to develop. This idea is not wrong until we realize that the rival is holding a huge amount of token on its website. FTT is called the backbone of FTX ecosystem. Users don't know that hundreds of millions of tokens aren't widely distributed. Damn! A lot of FTT belong to FTX and its affiliates, typically Alameda Research. Another large amount in the hand of Binance. Binance was one of the early investors of FTX 2019. In July 2021, some wanted to buy back the equity share of FTX from Binance and break Binance with FTT. Just a few days after the fateful financial report, CG, the founder of Binance, announced that it would liquidate FTT holdings. As a result, users quickly lost confidence and sold FTT. In a short time, the FTT value decreased by more than 85%. Another risk when investing in exchange token is counterparty. In cryptocurrency, counterparty risk is related to stablecoins. The project often tries to convince users by offering assets that support stablecoins. Exchange tokens have similar risks. What are they backed by? Now, when the case comes to light, the primary concern of users is whether the exchange needs to have liquidity to protect its token. For FTX, users have massively withdrawn more than $6 billion USD in just 3 days, causing the exchange to experience a severe liquidity crisis. FTX has no way of saving the situation because the other assets in their reserve are full of highly volatile tokens. In addition, FTX audit process also matters. FTX has added FTT value to the profit section. However, ordinary equity is not included in the total value of the company. This fraud became a ticking time bomb when he began using FTT as collateral for loans between FTX and Alameda and other related institutions. On the one hand, he declared to users that the two sides always operate independently. On the other hand, he took advantage of the root tie between the two companies to hide debt and inflate FTX valuation. This incident prompted crypto project owner to clarify their stand on exchange token and internal asset. Last week, CG confirmed that Binance has never used BNB as collateral. On Twitter Space, Ripple CEO commented to Ripple not to count its massive SRP on its balance sheet. As we can see, the exchange token as one of the extremely useful tools for the exchange. When it can help users connect more closely with ecosystem, as well as the exchange will not have to share transaction fee with other organizations. On the other hand, from the user side, they also have other benefits such as reducing transaction fee, participating in exchange events. This is a win-win relationship and benefit both. However, exchange token needs stability and both price and mechanism action. If not, there could be a turn that kills the exchange itself. FTX is just a typical example and will become a useful use case for the rest of the exchanges to avoid such a pitfall. Alright, that's all about the FTX and how FTX killed FTX. If you enjoyed the video, share your thoughts in the comment below and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you in the next video. Goodbye!